I'm both bored and I'm cold. So look at this. This is also the ingredients for a mulled wine. You've got orange peel. You've got cinnamon bark. I just need some Bordeaux. I've got Bordeaux. Maybe I should have a go at making some mulled wine. Anyway, here's my half burnt log from yesterday. I don't remember it going out last night. Doesn't matter. It went out, which means that I've got lots of charcoal to get going again. That's a good sign. I've been downstairs now for about 6 hours, and it's currently 4 o'clock. Yeah, it's 4 o'clock, and it's also 18 degrees. So I want to get a fire going. Anyway, I think I've done a good job poking stuff there. It was a rubbish job. You didn't do any poking. So, next up... Oh, blimey, I need to get some more sticks. I'm running low on sticks. Let's put some sticks in. Yeah, so I've been down for 6 hours. And... probably had the PlayStation on for about 5 of those hours, and it says approximately 5 minutes left. It's said approximately 5 minutes left since Stephen J. James did his video about being the anti-bully, going around school beating up kids using karate. I always thought in karate is like, no, you can't actually use your martial arts for violence. You're supposed to, be a good boy and stuff. And I also, with my experience of pub fights, no, I didn't start any pub fights, but my experience of pub fights, everybody there is a practitioner of judo. And you're probably saying, well, how do you know that? Well, you see, I, being a master Dan Man dark black belt in judo, I know everything there is to know about any martial art ever, okay? I'm just like all the other experts, except I'm really real, yeah. And all the other experts, rubbish. And I can tell you now, judo is the martial art of shirt pulling and trying to trip someone up. And therefore, all the pub fights which I've been witness to, as well as been an unwilling participant in, they've all involved shirt pulling. I was just like, this is judo. So, when someone grabs your shirt, it's the invitation there is like, there's two things when someone grabs your shirt. It either means like, I love you very much and I wish to pull you in for a kiss, which, if is unreciprocated, is also an invitation to violence. Or it's a case of the person says, I don't love you very much, and I wish to participate in some violence. I was almost going to give away the secret martial art technique to what you should do when someone grabs your shirt, but then the triad will come kill me. They've already took out my gallbladder, so I won't say anything about it. Just, use your best judgment, which, if you're not sober, your best judgment is like, I'm just saying, don't be drunk in a pub and getting involved in fights, because even if you win the fight, you still lose. Why am I talking about? Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm a master at judo. I am, and being a master at judo means I can't give you any practical advice on how to fight. Because if you watch them doing judo in the Olympics, you look at it, it's just like, what the hell was that? How did that guy win? And it's a panel of judges, and they just say, yep, that guy won. It's like, why? Because he pulled on this shirt in the right way, and the other one didn't pull on the shirt in the right way. And then they're almost like trying to trip each other up, but they're not falling for it. And at which point it's just like, You're shirt pulling, you're trying to trip each other up. Why don't you just bring your knee up into his bollocks? But apparently that's not judo. Oh no, I just gave away what is not judo. I'm sorry, Lopan. No, I'm not giving away judo secrets. No, please, I still need my pancreas and my liver. You've already taken the gallbladder away. Ah, yeah, we'll take your gallbladder. It will make for a great restorative tonic. Yeah. Well, any, anyway, still approximately 5 minutes left on the update. I get a feeling the PlayStation hard drive's knackered, and I just noticed I've got some classic films on there, which I was meaning to watch and I have watched, and one of them I haven't seen in ages, and so I'm gonna do a backup on it at some point and get those films off. I've got myself a one of these. You see that? Ah yes, Kyoxia. Very good. £7 for a Mazda. So I thought, yeah, I'll have that. That will do me fine. And 32 gigabytes should be enough to back up everything I want. There's a bunch of Housos episodes on there, which I've got elsewhere as well. So that's always good. It just means that I've got stuff I can watch. Oh yeah, and then there's, oh, excuse me, there's some old holiday videos of waves in the sea. So yeah, good stuff. I really wanted to play Gran Turismo. I even got my steering wheel, and oh, this is the other thing as well. I was like really scratching my head, thinking, well, where the hell is the power supply to the steering wheel? And on it, it says it needs 24 volts at 1.75 amps. And I just thought, damn. If it was a 12 volt system, you know, needing like 4 amps, that would have been great, because I could have just made a lead from my computer's power supply to it, because it will happily do more than 4 amps. But anyway, it turns out upstairs I've got another amp, and that will run on anything from 9 to 24 volts. So of course, being the entrepreneurial, being the enterprising individual that I am, I thought, well, this is 24 volts, I'll use that. And yes, it works very well. And it also makes the amp a lot louder than when you're running off, say, a 14 volt supply like one would find in the car, which is good. But anyway, I've got to, if you're wondering why it looks half chewed, it's because last night I half chewed it. So yes, I found the power supply again, which is very good, because a replacement one is about £20, which, funnily enough, a replacement laptop power supply, which gives you 19 volts, is also about £20. So I'm thinking to myself, I'll just get another one of those power supplies, because then I can run my knob sound for it and I can run my steering wheel at the same time, and relegate the Onkyo to upstairs maybe. Well, I'm thinking, yes, I can put the Onkyo upstairs being my bedroom, but then what am I going to do for my turntable, because I've got no phono stage preamp. Not that I hardly ever use the turntable, but I'll tell you what, once I've no longer got it there, I'm going to miss it. It's yeah. So anyway, I'm bored now and I'm a bit cold. I'm just gonna go ahead and fingers decided to have a bit of palsy there. That wasn't very fun. Oh, if I just had a gas central heating boiler, I could have just pressed a button for CH and have had heat, and pressed the HW button for hot water. But I think it would be easier to heat one's house with caviar these days, because from what I hear, natural gas is almost as expensive as printer ink in terms of scarce commodities. Yeah, which is not too good. Not at all. Hey ho, at least we got a fire going. Look at that fire. Look at it. Isn't that lovely? You know, there's some people, there's some failed baronets who would shit on this and go, well, why should I concern myself with that? That's what the help does. That's what you have a scullery made for. Yes, we're all baronets here. I've hinted to a few people about my past, but of course, as we all know, this is just CGI make-believe. I love you know that my father, Mr. Amin, he was the last Prince of Scotland. My surname is not Amin, but it's one of those rare ones which, if people were to know, it would be like, oh, well, there's not many of those people in the country. And it's like, yes, there's a few of us, but not many. And really, for some people, especially the newer generations, there just seems to be no concept of privacy whatsoever, and no sort of you see, people my age and older, we didn't always have mobile phones. We weren't always instantly accessible. Yes, there was a telephone, but it could be a case of you just say to your ma and da, if anybody calls asking for me, or if such and such calls, say I'm out. And if they ask where, say you don't know. These days, if you don't immediately answer a text, it's seen as rude. But yeah, there was this idea back in my day that you weren't always immediately contactable. It was unrealistic and impatient to expect somebody to be immediately contactable, especially outside of working hours. And there was also this notion of a forgotten concept called privacy. And so when going online, one of the very first lessons I learned, and I don't know who told me, but it just seemed to be like it was unknown in forums and everything. Don't give out your real name, pick a nickname, don't let anybody know who you are, because everybody on the internet is crazy, and you know, you don't want somebody from the internet coming to find you in real life and harassing you. Nowadays, everyone's like, here's my house, this is the address I live in, here's the what 3 words reference, in case you weren't sure which door it was I live in. And my name is this, my blood type is this, and I'm going to be away on holiday, and I'll put updates of it on my social media. So there's no concept of privacy. And I think we've all lost. Now the problem is, how do you say to someone? It's like saying to a blind man, how do you explain to them you've lost something because you don't know what colour is when they're blind? So how do you even explain what colour is when someone's blind? So if they've never experienced it, how do they know they've lost it? But yet you, who's not blind, can see that they are, and you know they're crippled. And so the younger generations, the ones which have no expectation of privacy, which share every intimate detail of their goings on in their life, they don't know what they've lost, but also I can see they're crippled. And I hope in the future, future generations will understand that and learn from the mistakes of the younger millennials and Generation Z. I really do. Don't put your face on the internet. And if you do, make sure you're getting paid for it. Anyway, fire's going. Still approximately 5 minutes left on the update. Right, I guess I'll get to finally play a game of Brum Brum. Got Gran Turismo 6. Sometime around about midnight then. Bye.